Hello everybody, Tom here from P&T Gamers and Total Power Wrestling to bring you an update on the Total Power Wrestling Open Challenge Tournament. We've recently just finished round one. 48 competitors, 48 warriors, 48 wrestlers have stood up to the test, and now we are down to 24. Well, technically 25 because of that one draw, but you get what I'm saying. We have made it through round one. Round two is eventually going to be coming up. And we got some top-notch warriors, some top-notch fighters fighting for their opportunity to get into into Total Power Wrestling, into the company. We have people, the ones who are still in the tournament. Aang, Avatar Aang, Spider-Man, Winter Soldier Mario, Violent Scott, Ike, Mirror B, Avatar Korra, Link, Bayonetta, Freakazoid, Frankenstein, Boss Montenegro, Phoenix Wright, Vegeta, Princess Zelda, Sammy, the Angry Video Game Nerd, Simon Belmont, Marth, Kefka, Zero, Scorpion, Sora, and Kick-Ass. Those top competitors, they're all fighting for their opportunity, fighting for their chance to get into the company. Like, I set this forward because I want Total Power Wrestling to be one of the biggest colleagues on YouTube. And we're starting out, we're still fairly small, but given time, we're going to get the top-notch competitors, the top-notch talent to make this company, Total Power Wrestling, TPW, worth something in the history of all the different colleagues that have graced YouTube and graced the internet for the last X amount of years. And we've seen all these top-notch contenders. And in all these matches, you can go back and check all those matches, all these people that stood up and failed. Ryu and Goku, Marcus Phoenix, Lloyd Irving, Gene Simmons, Psylocke, Ruby Rose, Yang Xiaolong, Revolver Ocelot, Jill Valentine, Wolverine, Travis Touchdown, Chun-Li, Harry Potter. All these top-notch contenders that stood up to the test, and some gave their heart and their blood and their tears and the pain of their bodies more than others, but all of them have failed so far. And I commend each and every one that stood up to the test to get a chance to go into the company. But now we are left with the final 25 in this tournament, and I'm going to be marking down the matches right now if you haven't been keeping up. In round two, we're going to be seeing Avatar Aang taking on Spider-Man. Avatar Aang gave it his all to Ryu and survived, and Spider-Man pulled out a lucky victory over Goku. We're going to have a top-notch contender match for that. And then we have Winter Soldier, who destroyed Harry Potter. He obliterated him, left him into a concussion pretty much, against Mario and Violent Scott in a triple threat three-way dance battle royale. Mario and Violent Scott went over the 20-minute time limit. That's why I upped it to 30. And now we're going to have a three-way elimination, triple threat, three-way dance between them to see who's going to go on into the next round. Ike defeated Marcus Phoenix in a pretty top-notch match. They kind of went back and forth. And now he goes against Mirror B, who defeated Lloyd Irving. We're going to a Nintendo versus Nintendo fight. And Mirror B pulled out an upset victory because Lloyd Irving had the more talent, more exposure, more experience going into that match. And Mirror B used his Pokemon skill somehow and pulled out a victory there. Now we have Fire Emblem versus Pokemon in that round. Avatar Korra beat Sailor Moon. The upset of the young up-and-comer taking on the old-school veteran. And Link defeated Psylocke. Link is going to go against Avatar Korra, and they both did pretty dominantly in their match. We're going to see from there. Bayonetta destroyed Gene Simmons, and she's going to now go against Freakazoid, who defeated Monkey D. Luffy. Bayonetta, so far, I believe, still has the fastest match victory in the entire tournament so far. And Freakazoid did give it his all, and Luffy was a lot of a tougher competitor, but he pulled out the victory in the end. Now he's going against a person who pretty much obliterated their opponent. So in that match, I'd say Bayonetta has more of an advantage, but anything can go. We've seen so many things happen in this tournament. Frankenstein destroyed Danny Sexbang, and then Voss pulled out an upset victory out of nowhere against Yang Xiaolong. We're going to have Voss versus Frankenstein, and obviously Frankenstein just has the more dominating physique and power and strength. But Voss, if he could pull out a victory out of nowhere on Yang, he could pull out a victory probably on Frankenstein. Phoenix Wright defeated Wolverine in the Marvel vs. Capcom fight. It was decently a well fought match, and he upset victory. Now he's going against Vegeta, who pretty much obliterated Jill Valentine. Phoenix Wright and Vegeta. Phoenix Wright's at a disadvantage, but he pulled out a victory over Wolverine. He could probably pull out a victory over Vegeta. Zelda defeated Chun-Li, and Sammy defeated Travis Touchdown. We're going to have two Nintendo ladies, Sammy from Advance Wars and Princess Zelda from, obviously, The Legend of Zelda, putting each other out in round 2. And they both were top-notch competitors in the match. That Zelda-Chun-Li match, there was so much back-and-forth action. I actually was honestly surprised to see how back-and-forth that actually really freaking went. The Angry Video Gamer defeated Daryl Dixon, and Simon Belmont defeated Gambit. Now we're going to have the Angry Video Gamer taking on a childhood nostalgic icon of his back from the NES days and Super Nintendo days. Simon Belmont, the Vampire Hunter, pretty much one of his heroes. Let's see if Angry Video Gamer can actually match up with that. Prince Marth defeated the Nostalgia Critic in a pretty decently back and forth match. Obviously, the Nostalgia Critic went into that match mostly, not as strong, not as experienced as Marth, but he gave it his all and did pretty well. Marth pulled out the victory. Kefka defeated Shulk. Now we have Final Fantasy versus Fire Emblem, Prince Marth versus Kefka Palazzo in the second round. That match I'm actually quite looking forward to because those two guys pretty much proved themselves a little bit in that first round there. Zero from the Mega Man universe defeated the Joker in a pretty dominant fashion, and then Scorpion blew through Ruby Rose. We're going to be having Zero versus Scorpion in the second round, and we have Sora, who defeated Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat, taking on Kick-Ass, who defeated Revolver Ocelot, and they're going to go into round 2 as well. And that match, I could see there was a lot of talent going between those guys, and they're two young up-and-coming heroes, fighters that want to prove themselves worth something, one of which does have some colleague experience in Sora. Kick-Ass, I've never really seen him have any experience before, but it's potentially there too. And that's it, people. We are getting closer, much, much closer to the finale of this tournament. And people are wondering, what exactly are these guys all fighting for? And a lot of people will just assume it's all going to just be getting a roster spot on the main roster. No. Technically, there's going to be 2 winners of this tournament. When we get to the final round, the 2 people that go into the final round will both have earned their shot to get into TPW. The winner will be getting themselves a title shot. They will not only get onto the roster, but they will start their main roster debut with a freaking title shot. And they've proven themselves enough to get there. What title shot that is, I don't know. Patrick doesn't know. Only time will tell. But Total Power Wrestling is getting even bigger, people. And it's going to be a crazy, crazy ride from here. So, stay tuned for more Total Power Wrestling. Tom, signing out.